welcome back to RAYGO Reactions. Ladies and gentlemen, how is everybody doing today? On today's episode, we're going to be doing a little bit of Mark Knopfler and one of his studio songs. Now, this song was suggested by one of our legendary subscribers by the name of Elizabeth, and she had said, Joe, please can you react to Before Gas and TV. Why? I don't know what's going on. Every time I start filming, this area becomes itchy. Now, there's a reason your nose gets itchy for some reason. Now, I don't know what it is. Leave it in the comments. Apparently, when your ears are burning, someone's talking about you. I don't know which one it is about your nose, but I look like a child just itching my nose. Right. Before Gas and TV. I don't know what it is, but Mark Knopfler and his solo career, I feel like I connect with it so well because it really is the kind of music that I do. It's like acoustic guitar. It's more acoustic, his stuff, than it is with Dire Straits. That's more electric, a bit more fast and upbeat. With his solo career, it's kind of more relaxing. And it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? As the older you get, you probably chill out a bit. And he probably thinks the songs he's writing now are more for himself. You know, he was in his house writing some acoustic stuff, laid back. But what is going on? But yeah, that's always been my kind of music. You know me, I'm a sucker for a ballad. So, but saying that, he still does some rock stuff, so who knows? Hopefully we're going to find out today. I'm intrigued. Without further ado, let's get into it! Also, I like this because now I can slightly close my eyes and listen to the lyrics. You know I suck at listening to lyrics. Ooh. Celtic vibes. Don't do this to me, Elizabeth.
Before gas and TV, before people had cars, we'd sit round the fires, pass around the guitar, remembering songs when my daddy was home. He'd play along on the spoons in a comb. We'd go with the flow when the weather was fine. Sometimes we'd go collecting scrap and would sit around the fires, pass a bottle of wine, in the tales of the road, since time out of mind. heavens like this. Well,
Beautiful. Okay. I think I know what's happened here, and I think if I actually have my mind back, I think Elizabeth mentioned something about since you like Celtic music, because obviously you guys heard me react to Drover's Road, which is one of the best songs ever. So simple and so good, and touching on that, this is so simple and so good. Like, it's before gas and TV. It's not deep. Mark makes the most simple things effective. He'll be like, he must have just been there. He must have just been there tinkering with his guitar and then gone, yeah, I wonder what... Even a conversation with his wife or anyone just having a brew going, I wonder what people were doing before we could even watch TV. Before gas was on. We're lucky. Look how warm we are. And then, you know, he thinks back to even his dad playing the guitar around a fire. And I hate to say it, but they sound like better times. You know what I mean? I don't watch TV. Literally, I do not watch TV. For a couple of reasons. A, I don't even have time. B, when I'm watching it, now, I obviously, you know, I've got a girlfriend, so inevitably you're going to watch some TV, so that's a lie. I do watch it sometimes. Only usually when she comes around on like a Saturday we'll watch it, but if not, we will go out or do other things. But when we do, when I'm on my own, sometimes I have a headache and I'll put the TV on and I'm just like, I feel like I am seriously getting behind, and it's like people are doing more than me right now. You know what I mean? They're working and they're just getting ahead of me, and it gets in my head. I'm like, nah, get in the dojo, write a song, make a video, do something with your life, because you're just sat there watching TV, watching time pass by. Do you know what I mean? TV is such a time waster. Now, if I'm going to watch anything, I watch YouTube, because I can learn things from it and it's way better. And I'm not just saying that because I do YouTube. I actually do. I'll be like, right, let me see what how to play that riff. For instance, I was chilling before and I was like, I fancy learning the riff. This you know what I mean? And that's why YouTube's so cool, because you can watch what it is you want. Like, I want to learn the riff to that. Or, bro, my washing machine's messed up. I need to learn how to fix it. That's why I love YouTube. So if I watch anything, I'll just watch YouTube for a bit. Way better. But that's going off topic. Mark makes the most simple songs before gas and TV, and he will just turn it into something. And he did it with Drover's Road, a 500-mile road where cows are on there. And literally, you know what I mean? Who cares? You know what I mean? It's the most basic stuff, but it's beautiful stuff and it's cool and it tells a little story, and that is one thing I'm very inspired by. And now when I write songs, I don't think this has to be some story where everyone in the world connects with it. Yeah, it's just got to be a little story in time that you have told. That is it. Before gas and TV, Drover's Road. Even his famous ones, you know, Money for Nothing. What's it about? A guy selling washing machines, is it? Why? I've said washing machine twice in this. But do you know what I'm saying? It's just so cool. I love it. I love this.
well, that's okay with me. Where the living is fine and living is free. If heaven's likely, well, then here's where I'll be. On the edge of the field, on the edge of the world, for gas and TV.
cracking stuff. Cracking stuff. I love it. It really is. It's the medieval stuff for me. Or is it? Yeah, Celtic medieval bagpipes, recorders, flutes. I've even asked my girlfriend for a recorder for Christmas. You know what I mean? I just thought, do you know what? I think it's time to buy a recorder and learn, because it would be cool when I go to the Slaughtered Lamb, the pub that my brother made, and it's a medieval pub. He's made it medieval style. So when I go in there, Charlie, my other brother, plays some guitar. I'll just pull out the recorder. The question is it difficult? Is a recorder difficult? Because at the end of the day, you have to learn which holes play each key. But it's going to be fun. I'm definitely going to learn it because it's cool. But that song's going on my playlist, Spotify playlist, in a minute. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I know you may have seen another video of me mention this, but I spoke about a guy from the 80s and the 70s. You may have heard of him, especially if you're watching from England, Fred Dibner. And it got me inspired. I've recently been watching him and his story on how he was a steeplejack and how he was interested in steam engines. And he was a man who worked and grafted. His hands, you could tell, the guy is a grafter. And I just thought, I'll write a little song about it. And it you know, in that type of style, just the words almost don't even need to rhyme. It's weird. It's genuinely a story. It's like you're actually telling me a bedtime story. So there was a man called Fred Dibner, and he was a steeplejack. And it doesn't need to rhyme. As long as the music sounds good and you're telling a story over it, it's a complete different mind frame for me now in those kind of senses. You can have different types of genuine songs. This ain't a song. This is a story, mate, with a beautiful sound behind it. Do you know what I mean? Cool stuff. Once again, thank you so much for your donation. It's been a cracking song. It's going on my playlist. If you like this video, guys, look, there's plenty more where this came from. Plenty more. Also, I don't know if you guys know, I've got a second channel. It's like my main channel, to be honest. It's right here on the right. By the way, if you want to join the raffle on the left, you can scan that QR code right now. The announcement will be made on the 20th of December. So if this video is later than then, don't do it. But look, on the right here, my main channel, scan that QR code. I do all things music, and I'll be writing songs on there, showing you how I write songs. And it's laid back. It's YouTube, old-fashioned YouTube, just chilling with the other person, seeing what they do, and having a laugh. So, guys, if you like this video, subscribe to my main channel. Until next time, peace out.
I woke up this morning, poured myself a drink. I picked up my guitar as I looked out to the sea. I didn't think much of it. It's nothing I've never seen. But then I put on the news and I soon realized how lucky I am to be a healthy man. Never prayed that much when I was a kid, but it's never too late. upside down.